Hi everybody, it is the Soap Man and it is time to do my final fourth of 4 videos how I make and use cold process soap to wash dishes. I've been promising it for a long time. Tried it a few months ago and the camera shut off as I was filling the sink. Alright, you see a quart jar here with some soapy water in it. Now, the other 3 videos showed how I used cold process scraps to get to this point, like the end caps, the shavings, just whatever's left over. This took a long time to get this much. It really did. Get to this bar. I actually took one of these and used it in the shower, and it's fantastic. I think it's just because it's the combination of so many different soaps. It's fantastic in the shower, but made it for cold process. So I took one of these bars you watched in the other video, dissolved it in a quart jar to get this liquid. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn the water here in just a minute. Started filling the sink. Okay, you see this. The first time I tried this, I thought, oh, that's really super concentrated, and I just tried to use it like regular Dawn, which I have here. It didn't work. I had dirty dishes, I had greasy plastic, so I tried to put a little more, tried to put a little bit more, and finally, it dawned on me, this is not dishwashing detergent. It doesn't work the same. This bar, this whole bar, is what it takes to do a sink load of dishes. And I had quite a few dishes here. Now, I'm not going to wash all of them, of course, obviously, but that's dissolved in this. It takes all of this to wash dishes. So, here we go. Pop the seal. Pour all of this in here. That's one bar. I'm going to take my hand and mix it in. And look at all those suds. Look at all the suds and lather I'm getting from that. Mix it all in. I am going to put a little bit of bleach in because I like to wash dishes with bleach in just to be sure. And I'm wiping the counters, and this is stuff that my family is, cooking in, eating in. Okay, this, look here. Here's another bar of soap. This soap is what I use to kind of give it a little bit of a booster, because it does sometimes tend to fizzle out if I have a lot of dishes. This is 100% tallow soap that I made just from rendering tallow down. I didn't go to the store and buy big pieces of fat and cook them down for hours and hours and hours. This is drippings, multiple drippings from ground beef. I made 100% tallow. So this kind of gives me a little bit of a boost. Now, let's wash some dishes. Look at all the suds in here. They're not going to last a whole long time washing dishes, especially dirty dishes, because it really isn't meant for that. But this is a completely different experience. So I'm using this bar, this one bar, to get lather like this for a whole sink full of dishes. And I have a lot of dishes here behind me to do. This just kind of gives me a little bit of a boost. But look at all the suds in here. I love this. This is just really a great way to use up your dishes, your cold process soap to wash your dishes. Now, why do I do it? Okay. It's not because I can't afford it. Keep in mind, this is a hobby I enjoy. This is just something I do to pass the time. My cold process soap does not go to waste. Dried on ketchup, just comes squeaky clean. And this soap, using that booster bar, 100% tallow, I'm going to wash dishes galore. And look at all the suds. You don't get this kind of suds using your Dawn dishwashing, your whatever dishwashing you normally like to use. Okay, now I'm not going to go on and bore you with washing the rest of these, but I have finally showed you. I take my scraps, my shave, whatever, like the end caps, I shave them down, put them in a bucket. That one's got to soak a while. Put them in a bucket, let it fill up. I put them in a pot with a little bit of water on the stove, melt them down. Cook it down, put it in a mold just like a regular soap and cut it, and the bar, just like I showed you, just like this, is what it takes to get really soupy, just incredibly soapy water here in your sink. And all of your cold processed scraps don't go to waste. Alright, so I'll take these and just rinse them. And they're clean, they're sanitary, very clean because of the soap. They're sanitary because they've been in bleach. Let them dry. And that is how I use my cold processed soap to wash dishes. Here we go, folks. It finally delivered. This is the 4th video of making and using my soap to wash dishes. Thank you for watching, and I will be back next week with another soap making video. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.